Sessions by G Herbo. G Herbo is back with his second project of 2019, Sessions. Does G Herbo win us back over with this one? How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Sessions by G Herbo.
Sessions by G Herbo.
Yeah.
All right, man. R. Lamar.
All right.
Let me stop playing around, man. Sessions by G Herbo, man. We kind of swerved away from doing this one.
Kinda. I said no every time.
I know.
Like every time, no.
I'm surprised you wanted to tell them that.
All right, so I said no.
Just don't go visit Chicago, all right? It's just a joke.
Yeah, anyways,
it's just a joke, man.
This album
How you feel about this album artwork, man?
He in the booth, chilling. Cool album cover or project cover. It's all right.
Yeah, he's smoking. You see his change. Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty cool.
You hate, man.
I said it's pretty cool.
Okay.
The flow of this project is songs that he recorded during studio sessions.
Oh damn, you dope. Yeah, that's part right. Damn, I ain't really put that together. Yeah, he recorded this in the studio. Well, he just from the top of the dome.
I feel like it was off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Highlights, man. Highlights. Summer is Canceled is all right. It's okay. I like the beat on 100 Bands. I mean, shit. I think that's it.
I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't have any highlights at all. Just keep it at 100. I don't have any highlights. Nothing really could keep me hooked on this project. I was just more ready for it to be over with.
Lowlights. It seems like every project. So just for clarification, I went and listened to this. Didn't like it. I was like, I know I liked what G Herbo was doing. So I went back and I listened to Humble Beast. And that joint's got some joints up there. Some songs that are super hard, super dope, great storytelling. Matter of fact, one of the songs, the song, I think it was Malcolm, I'd go on the verge of say that's probably one of the best storytelling songs from somebody his age at the time when it came out. And I compare that to My Bro's a Legend. And it's just like, the story is boring. Can't Sleep story was boring. The beats that he chose was whack, except for 100 Bands. I was just extremely disappointed. But the number one thing that just throws me off is him continuing to rap off a beat. But it just feels like the way he's choosing to do it, it sounds annoying. There's other rappers that have rapped off beat their whole career and made a whole career off of it. Even on Humble Beast, he's rapping off beat on a lot of the songs, but it still comes off sounding really cool. There's songs where he rapped on beat as well. So it just seems like he's choosing to go towards that. If that's a Chicago sound, I don't want to see nothing in the comments like, you ain't from Chicago, you don't get it. Look, I ain't grow up in the hood and none of that. I know a whole bunch of people that did. I listen to all types of music. This is boring.
Well, yeah. See, and that's my thing. You could come at us saying that you ain't from Chicago, you ain't from this place and everything like that. But even if we haven't been somewhere, we have had artists that tell stories better than this. And when you get an album, project, whatever this is, it's just, you have to keep the listener entertained. You got to keep the listener hooked into your story. And on this project, he was talking about a few things here and there that I felt like, you know, he was coming off as, you know, I want to say trying to look towards the past and trying to be, you know, going to the future and everything like that, especially when My Bro's a Legend. Like, he threw some things in there that I was just like, okay.
I hear the lyrics. You wanted to read something?
Yeah, but the thing that threw me off about the song was just, like, you say things like, now I'm getting cake. I made savings for my son. Thank you for this paper, God. I can pay my bond. Judge me on the stuck. He think I'm trying to make a run. Putting digits up. Feel like I'm trying to make a fun. Now, I'm looking at that. Partially clever. but it sounds boring and it sounds elementary. And it's just like, you can say whatever you want. Like, oh, you don't understand, he's spitting. No, he's really not. He's coming off as like a cheap rhymer to me.
Yeah, he didn't put the energy into it that's needed to make it come across and sound dope.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's what's lacking. Like, listen, not hating. It's just not entertaining at all, and it's not coming off memorable. And it's just the assortments of production on here was just not intuitive at all. I mean, I guess you could say 100 bands had a dope beat to it.
I just like that kind of Spanish sounding guitar they had at the beginning, but soon as the hook dropped, I was just like, oh, you messed that up quick.
Off beat, cheesy, corny. Listen, I couldn't rock with it, man. Like, I don't want to just purposely say something is just, this is just bad, but this was just overly bad to me. I feel like he didn't come into the booth for these sessions and really take it seriously. Like, this wasn't just something, this felt like, oh, I'm just about to go lay down these tracks and we're about to be done and throw this out. I didn't really think this was taken with extra care, and that's all I got to say.
Final thoughts, man. Just want to say one thing that I always have to say in these scenarios when people claim that I'm hating. Mm-hmm. I hope G Herbo amasses all the money, like all of it. Every single dollar and dime. I like G Herbo. I like what he does. I like Lil Bibby. But I think that there is no effort put into what he did right here. It's extremely disappointing. I feel like he should actually go back and listen to his Humble Beast album and check out what worked on that and what didn't work and make it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing with music is you're always supposed to try to find a way to progress and go forward and make it better, not the other way around. Like, and I feel like the last 2 or 3 projects he's regressed since Humble Beast, and it's really disappointing.
Well, I'm gonna say, like I say all the time, it's not like I want something super lyrical, and and all like that, but it's just that if you're gonna have a certain style, at least make it stand out. If rapping offbeat is your thing, make it work. There's a lot of unorthodox rappers out there that make their unique and unusual flow work. And I feel like here it's just like, he was just doing whatever. Like my boy who I work with said, he put it simply like, it sounded like he went in and rapped something and said, hey, could you throw a beat on that? And I was just like, damn, you right. It sounds like that. Like he just rapped a cappella. It was like, put a beat on it. And that's what it sounds like to me. And it's just like, I don't feel like there was no objective behind this project at all, but let's just get some music out. But that's the way our society is now. Just give them music and they go ride with it. And I feel like that's the fucked up thing about it, is that we're willing to accept anything just because if y'all a G Herbo fan, y'all probably go ride with this because y'all ride with him. And I don't think we should be like that as fans of music. We got to call our artists out sometime and say,
push them to be better.
Yeah. Because, look, if you a G Herbo fan, please tell me, would you rock with this over your favorite project, like you said, Humble Beast or something like that? Be real with yourself. It's okay not to like an album or a song from an artist and be like, hey, I wasn't rocking with that. So I really want to know if y'all rocking with this for real. Like, it's for real.
Final grade. Hey, engineer, we've been talking about this album for 10 minutes yet? Okay, cool. Final grade, X. It's trash. Don't even waste your time listening to it.
X is trash. I'm just saying, be real with your favorite artists, man. Like you said, G Herbo, get everything you want to get. But, come on, improve your craft. Win this game for the long run.
It's a marathon.
Yes.
Not a sprint.
Yes.
Because this sprint is somebody that's running a 40-meter dash and they ran out of gas at 300 mark.
Yeah.